Hi everyone, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches. How are you doing? It is Monday, actually. I'm recording this on Monday. If you see this, it is because it is too dark to film on Tuesday. We have storms coming in this afternoon, and it should be raining a good bit tomorrow and Wednesday and parts of Thursday. Anyway, so I am going to film now and post for tomorrow. I have a couple of finishes and a couple of whips, and that's it. I spent a lot of time stitching, but it was on the ones that I finished, so I'll show you that in a minute. It is Monday, April 8th. We had the eclipse today. We were in totality for about 4 minutes. Very neat, very neat. I was out in the garden a good bit at the time, and I am on Instagram. I did post a couple of pictures. It's interesting how just a tiny sliver of light from the sun gives so much light here. And then whenever the sun is not available, it's dark. Tiny sliver. So when there was just a little bit left, it was still bright here. I mean, there was still some shade. It was cloudy, but the clouds were not, it was a cloudy day. It is a cloudy day, but the clouds were not hindering the sunlight reaching us. So just the tiny sliver of light made it light, and whenever we had the total eclipse, it was just dark, like nighttime. And then when it started peeking around the moon again, it got bright again. Now, it wasn't daytime bright like the usual bright like it is now, but it is amazing how just that little sliver of light brings so much light to the earth. It is amazing. And I just am in awe of what the Lord has created. And yeah, it's so neat, so neat, so neat. So I was out in the garden, did get a bunch done there. We finished expanding it this past week. It is now about a 30 by 30 size. So we do no-till. I put down cardboard and put mulch on top of it and let it set for several months through the winter, and then I'm able to plant in it in the spring. And for I don't know, 6-7 years now, I've had a 30 by 18 garden, which has been great, but I almost doubled it this next time. So in the fall, I put down more cardboard and mulch on top of that and let it set through the winter and let it break down and let the earthworms do their thing. And we enclosed it, so we spent the weekend enclosing it and keeping it safe from rabbits mainly. The squirrels can get in, the deer can get in. Rabbits, it's too tall for them, and I have chicken wire going around the outside. So we spent a good time in that. I finished planting this morning because of the rain this afternoon and tomorrow and Wednesday. So it's all ready to go. And here we are. Thought I'd film. Long way to get around. So thought I'd film. Let's see. It's been pretty good. I've had some good stitching. I've watched some good basketball. All the women's basketball last night. That was a good game. Actually, this past week, the women's basketball was real good. And then the men's basketball final is tonight. So I'll be stitching and watching that. And then that's it. I have working on school. I've got to get the boys next 6 weeks going. We were off of co-op today because of the eclipse. And we also do at home. We do 6 months. They would die. 6 weeks on, 1 week off of homeschool. Last week was their week off, so had to work on their 6-week block this time, and that's been good. We go through the summer because it's hot, so we're inside anyway, except for the morning or the evening. So. And they don't lose, especially when they were younger, they didn't lose as much through the summer, the break. I think think we decided after the first year to continue through the year because they lost so much of math during the summer. So, and we've homeschooled all the way through. So it's been a good fit for us. But that's just for us. Everybody's different. So let's get going. Okay, finishes. And I bet you thought it was Lilies, but it's not. That's actually a whip. The first finish is from this book. It's the premiere issue of Cross Country Stitching from 1988. And I'm not going to show you the picture because I'm done. I finished this while watching, we watched the women's and the men's basketball, and then the boys spent the night with their cousins Thursday night after the flag football game. And so we watched Boys in the Boat, and I finished this, which I read that book a couple of years ago, and I love the book. And the movie was good. It just left out quite a bit, but movies can't get everything in the book anyway, and then sometimes they add stuff, so it's whatever. But we watched that, and I recommend the movie. I recommend the book more. But anyway, I finished this while we were watching that. This is a Stitcher's Prayer, and I changed it up, so I guess I will show you. I had taken off the side netting. Where are you? Here it is. All right. So I took this off here, and then all these little dots in the middle, in the blue, I took those. I didn't do that. I just left it, and I'm happy with it. This is a piece of Ada that I dyed. It's a 14 count, I believe. 14 count that I dyed. And really 3 colors. 930, 931, and 918, I believe. So it'll just be framed. Or I can make a pillow. I may do a pillow and just put it on my bookshelf over there. Up there. So that's done. Yay, yay, yay. I have not had a finishing Friday yet. I still have the rabbits that need to be done for my sister and my mom. And what else? Rabbits. Oh yeah, the bunny. But that's spring. I mean, those can be spring. And then the blueberry. Yes, I need to do that too. The other finish is a surprise. I bet y'all didn't think I was gonna be done with it so fast. This is from Winter Rose Manor with Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. I wish. So let me show you this first. Okay, so I was working on the pincushion, and I made a few changes. You see, these snowflakes, the bigger ones, I took those out, and I just did a couple of the small ones around. I took out that heart, and I only left one here. So there are 3 hearts, and I took out the top one, and I took out the side one. No reason. I like hearts. It's not, it's not because I don't like hearts. I didn't, with what I had done, I didn't see the need for all of them. So, and it's going to fit in a hoop, and I didn't, one of them extra at the top would have been okay, I guess. It's more hoopy here, but the side one wouldn't have mattered. But here's my finish. It is DMC. Let's see here. These are all, it's just a conversion of my own making. There we go. So it'll hoop real nicely once I get it done. I did add, down here I did a special, I don't know what it's called, the 2 stripes, a specialty stitch, just longer elongated X's. But I think it's so pretty. So what have I learned? I have learned that I love this. Love it. But for the actual sampler, I want to get the called for. It doesn't have, I don't have a DMC conversion. There's not a DMC conversion in here. I guess I could look for one. I don't know who has done it that has made a DMC conversion. I wonder if Brenda, Handwork Maniac, has one. I may ask. But to try to get all of the colors into the DMC, I do like the cover photo. I would probably look for things that match the cover versus what matched the called for. So, the basket here called for, the back, the basket here, and it's on the sampler itself. It called for roasted marshmallow. Well, the DMC, like 123 Stitch has a DMC conversion for Classic Colorworks and things, and Gentle Arts. I think Gentle Arts also. But the conversion that I found for roasted marshmallow to DMC was this color, and that's not really as bright as I would like it to be. So what I would probably end up doing is see if I could match the cover of the photo rather than matching what it called for. Maybe get close, but I don't know. Or I may just buy all of them. I'm not sure yet. I just know that it needs to be closer than what this was. But I am happy with the finish, so that's good. I'll put that over there. That's going to be a hoop. And this will go into my one day. I'm going to start this soon, probably in the fall. I'll put it up here. All right. Those are my finishes. Whips. I have two. I finished watching Flossie Sews and Grows Sally. And so I got some more done on Lost in Stitches Winter Snow from the last week whenever you saw it. This is Lisa Lost in Stitches. It's Winter Snow. And last week I had, I think I had the Cardinal done. And I finished the smoke. I started working down here. I had 3 done, so I think it was like that. And I had the outline. But I finished the snow. I got that little doodah up there, and I started down here with these. This actually went faster than I thought. This took me forever, but this didn't take as long, so I don't know. But I have 2 trees and the year and the smoke and a couple little other doodahs over here. So, and then the snowflakes around the outside. So that was fun. I've got to find fabric. I'm going to start the Spring Quaker by Lila Studio. I'm going to start that. There's Sally and Friends are starting that this month. I'm going to start that. So I need to find some fabric. And I'll get to other things here shortly too. So April may have several starts. The other whip is Water Lilies. This is Monet, and this is from this book that I got from Amazon, but it's the stitch patterns on Etsy. That's their patterns. You can see all the things I want to stitch. So the Water Lilies. Here's where I am. Well, maybe. I am almost done. I've just got the lilies left to do. I was working on it last night, and it was 11:30, and I was just ready to go to sleep. So, almost done. I'll probably have that finished tonight. And that'll be number 4, and I'll have 4 left to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I'll have 4 left to do. So, Those are going swimmingly. And the last co-op day is, actually Family Day is May the 4th, a Star Wars Day. We're going to have a Star Wars theme, I think. Don't tell the boys. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because they'll wear their Star Wars stuff anyway. So Star Wars themed, we usually do the kids do like a Shakespeare play, a shortened version, and it would be, I think we're going to try to bring in lightsabers instead of swords, and all the girls will wear the Leia buns, and I think it'd be cute, but that's coming up. So I need to have all that to say. I need to have these done by the 29th, because I think the 29th is our last day for co-op. So I need to get to it, I guess. I need to get 4 more done and get them ironed and framed. All right. So what else? That's it. That's my whips. We're 16 minutes in. That's my whips. That's my finishes. Plans I have. I have several starts I want to start. I'm going to do another flip through this week. Since it, well, no, maybe not. If it's going to be raining, I may not, unless I can set it up in our bedroom or something to where I can have the overhead light. I'll think about that. But I have several starts that I want to do this month. What I forgot to show you last week were the 2 Stacy Nash patterns that I have for Whip Go. So my Whip Go draws were Needle and Eye, and I showed you those 2 last week. And then Stacy Nash was the other pool. So the only 2 Stacy Nash I have are the Stables at Hollyberry Farm, the sampler. Oh, glare. The Stables at Hollyberry Farm. And then I have Rose Cottage Sampler Pinkeep. And I'm leaning more towards this one. I haven't decided yet. I like a lot of her stuff, but these are the only 2 that I have. So I don't know. There's plastic on that one. I think I'm leaning towards this one. But not a pinkeep finish. It says it's 8 3/4 by 8. That's a pretty big pinkeep. Not sure. So one of those will be a start along with the Needle and Eye. And then, all right, so I watched Christina with Home of the Wildflowers. I believe she has a Flosstube, Home of the Wildflowers. And she's a designer, and I love her videos. I enjoy watching her, and I enjoy her stitches. So she has an Etsy shop, and I'll link it below, and I'll link her Flosstube below also. But she's got several patterns, and where's my thing? And this is, of course, black and white, so you'll have to go out to Etsy and look at the color photo. But I want to start this one. It's 'Tis the Season. She just put out it's a house, an April house, I believe. She has a series of houses, and the cloud's coming in, sorry. Series of houses, and then she's got a Christmas one, and anyway, just go look. Just trust me, go look. They're real cute. But I'm going to do this one, 'Tis the Season. And again, black and white does not do it justice. This is 175 by 154. Yeah, it's going to be cute, even though it's black and white. But look, I mean, even if you just pick your own colors, so cute. And then, so we are big Andy fans. That's the comfort show around here, Andy Griffith. And so one of our favorite episodes is when a guy comes into town and his car breaks down, and he's coming in from this, well, he's driving through from big city to big city, and his car breaks down outside of town on a Sunday, and he's real busy, wants his car fixed now, and Gomer and Andy and Aunt B and Opie are trying to get him to kind of hang low, just kind of relax. It'll get done on Monday when the town opens back up. And so it's a real sweet one. It's one of our favorites. There's a song in there called, there's a church in the valley in the Wildwood, or by the Wildwood, and it's a folk song. And it's just, I love music anyway, but he just relaxes when he hears it, and he starts singing it, and then, well, you just go watch it. Anyway, I remember Darlene Dion. I'm sure y'all know her. She has a Flosstube, big following. She just put out a new one, and she has a cute little puppy dog. Oh, new addition to their family. Oh. So I'll link her also. But go and watch her. But she is a designer of quilt patterns and cross stitch. Just recently, like the last year or two, cross stitch designer. And I knew she had a pattern of this church in the Wildwood, and I remember this saying on it, and so I found it real quick, and then I'm going to start that. All that to say, I'm going to start that one because that is one of our favorites. And again, it's black and white, but it's going to be lovely. There's a church in the valley in the Wildwood. By the Wildwood. So, and it's not, it's 66 by 83. It'll be good. And I also got this friend, what's the friend one with the sheep? I got that one too. And she just put out a spring Quaker. Her Quakers are darling. Oh. And she's just a sweetheart. So go visit her. Go visit Christina. Who else did I watch? Just a lot, a lot of Flosstube. So I'm trying to figure out how to put what I watch on here without listing everybody, because it's, we all have our regulars, but and y'all have the same, y'all have access to the same ones I do. And I like to see what other people are watching too. I haven't figured out what kind of segment, I guess, to put in about other Flosstubers that I watch. So anyway, I'm just, because I want to share. I want to share. So, but I watch the same one, so it's kind of hard to, I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop. It is 23 minutes, and that's all I have. So, y'all enjoy the week. Y'all get going to the next Flosstuber. Thank you for stopping by and seeing me and listening to me ramble. And I thank you for your comments. Thank you for just your continued encouragement. I appreciate you all. If you have any questions, let me know. I really think that's it. There was something else I was going to say, but it's not coming to mind. But it will. I'll write it down for next time. So y'all enjoy your week. Stay safe if you're got storms coming. All that. So I will talk to y'all later. See you in the comments.